Hi, and welcome to the Paper Bunny. In today's video, we'll be going over the notebooks I plan to use in 2021. And just as a disclaimer, this is as of December 2020. As a stationery lover, I have to hold myself physically back from buying more notebooks. So, one big criteria that all my notebooks have to pass is that what will I use them for? And these 5 have made a cut. So let's go over them one by one. I'm thinking, let's do it by size. Yeah, let's do it by size. So the smallest one we have here is actually the one I'm going to be using the longest. This is an A6 Hobonichi 5-year notebook, which I've already reviewed in the past. I'll link it in an iCard, supposedly somewhere in the upper right. But for context, this will be for memory keeping. So each day for the next 5 years, a few notes about that day. So that's what this one is for, memory keeping. And then we have a B6 Stalogy. And assuming I've been following my video upload schedule, you would know that this will be my new bullet journal for 2021. Okay. Here we have a nondescript 365 journal. It says it's by the brand Lenwa. Yeah, and there's really nothing to it. Just 365 pages, and the paper is crap. So I don't actually use this as a journal. This is more of my scratch paper. So here we have things like me writing down the details of a dream upon waking up. This is following along a video. These are thumbnailing my October spread, and then testing out the art materials. Yeah, so very much just a scratch notebook. This is one of those notebooks where I just knew I wanted to buy it even though I had no practical reason to. So now, retrospectively, I have to find a use for it. That's what I've been using for, a scratch notebook. Now this is new to me this year. This is called a Rocketbook, and I'm planning to use it as my Commonplace book. Now just using Rocketbook and Commonplace book, those warrant its own video because I haven't used those terms here in my channel before. However, just as a quick preview, one of the limitations of the bullet journal is that while it's good for referencing things maybe at most a year past, yeah, it's not very good at referencing things beyond that, like once it goes beyond the threshold of one notebook. And so for things like book quotes, concepts, ideas, that kind of thing, things I might reference down the line, I wanted to keep them in a separate notebook. And that's where this one comes in, the Rocketbook. And the reason why I chose this over just another notebook is because it's designed, well, it's optimized to be scanned. So you can see each page has its own QR code. And we'll go into more detail about that once I review the Rocketbook. But for now, yeah, that is notebook number 4. Finally, we have this huge notebook. This is no brand. I'll link the shop where I got it from. A4 notebook. I think it's around 660 pages. Yeah, and it's just a blank notebook with crappy paper, but it was the cheapest I could get for this size and this thickness. And what I use this for is my morning pages. I won't delve into the details of what are morning pages and such, I think there are a lot of videos out there already to talk about that. But here's my current morning pages. I'm almost through. Yeah, basically it's 3 pages every day of just getting stuff out of my head and into paper as quickly as I can. And so I go through this pretty quickly. I think I started this, when did I start this? June 12, 2020. And I'm down to my last few pages, so that's why I already bought a backup. Took me about half a year then. A little over half a year to finish this A4 notebook. These 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 notebooks are my notebooks for 2021. There is potentially a 6th notebook here, which I'm reluctant to include in this video because I've been using it for Mark Forrester's autofocus system. I'll link his video down below in the description. I've been using it for working on my YouTube videos, and it's been hit or miss for me. So while I'm still experimenting with it, I won't be including it in my notebook systems. But yeah, so I'll be using these 5 6 notebooks in 2021. That's it. I hope you found this video informative. Thank you.